Pablo Picasso was 56 when he painted Guernica. Da Vinci painted Last Supper at 46. Van Gogh painted his dreamy sky in Starry Night at the age of 36. And at the young age of 26, Salvador Dali imagined and created one of the greatest masterpieces of the 20th century. This painting is The Persistence of Memory. This oil-on-canvas painting was painted in 1931 during the height of the Surrealist movement. Salvador Dali was born in 1904 in Figueres, Spain. From an early age, he loved painting and art, and later he went on to the Art Academy in Madrid. After studying at and graduating from this academy, he was able to go to Paris. In Paris, he was able to meet and work with some of the most famous painters such as Picasso and Miro in the 1920s. This led to his Surrealist phase. La Persistencia de la Memoria, as he would call it, and as it is formally known, The Persistence of Memory is by far his most credible and well-known work, and is the apogee of what was the Surrealist movement of the 1930s and 40s. Unfortunately, though, when Francisco Franco came to power, he was expelled from the Surrealist movement. This did not stop him, however, from continuing painting until his death in 1989. In The Persistence of Memory, there are a few main things that stand out. The melting clocks, the lone figure in the middle, the seaside cliffs, the barren landscape, and the ants. We see these things so quickly because of the artistic form. The lines in the painting lead the viewer in and around the painting. They are the basic structure of the composition and really take you into the space of the painting. The tone of the painting could be otherworldly and mysterious. It's almost desert-like and dreamy. The tone is highlighted by the color. The color is not overly bright or monochromatic, which is one way it can be viewed as a dreamscape. The textures inside the painting are smooth and streamlined, also very dreamlike in quality. There is a lot of space in this small area, seeming to go on for miles. The tree seems in an unreal place, on top of a table almost, and standing out against the water. The form is loose, in between reality and fiction. For example, the melting clocks. In reality, the clocks never melt. They would just disintegrate in fire or heat. The movement is fluid but almost slow, yet not stagnant. It's almost as if a recollection of a memory or trying to remember a dream after just having woken up. Although the painting is surreal, there is a very traditional sense of balance to it, and this balance is shown in the symmetry. Overall, the objects are quite symmetrical, yet not completely. The mountain on the right counterbalances the pool and the tree on the left. However, the pocket watch with the ants has no counterpart. The artistic form lends to the content and the meaning of this content. The painting is meant to be a dreamlike state. Do you ever wake up thinking it's still late in the night, and yet you come to find out it's very early in the morning and you're supposed to be getting up? Well, according to LegoMenon.com, that's what the melting clocks represent. They show how little time is needed inside dreams and how time just melts away as we sleep. Another part of the painting, the seaside cliffs, are from Catalonia, Spain, close to where Dali grew up. The third main portion of the painting is the creature laying in the center. According to MoMA.org, it is something purely out of his imagination, especially because of the long eyelashes and the tongue coming out of the nose-like shape. Also, according to MoMA.org, some critics say that this is an exact representation of the side of Dali's face. Therefore, it is a self-portrait represented inside of his dreams. The final piece of the painting are the ants. The ants are almost like eating away at time and at the dream itself. Time especially because they are sitting on a pocket watch. So in conclusion, Dali was born in 1904 and painted this oil on canvas painting in 1931. Major subject matters include the melting clocks, the figure in the center, the seaside cliffs, and the ants on the pocket watch. There are many dreamlike qualities of the artistic form, and memory and time play a key role in the painting itself. And finally, the poster I created is a representation of the painting itself, Dali, and my presentation.